Well, hello there, random person on the internet who's hopefully wearing a raincoat, because there's gonna be a storm today. Oh, I thought there's gonna be a lightning or something. You know that feeling when you're a content creator and a new set releases before you're done with the video, but you want to upload it anyways because there's some insane gameplay and you don't want that go to waste? No? Oh. Well, I do. And this is that video, so I hope you enjoy it anyways. Okay, yeah, we don't have any Amonkhet cards in this deck, but we do play some cards that we haven't seen in a while anyway. And well, these cards are Primal Amulet. Makes instant and sorceries cheaper, and once we play 4 of them, it flips into Primal Wellspring, a land that copies instant and sorceries. Then we got the Mirari Conjecture, a saga that returns an instant to our hand, then a sorcery, and then copies every spell we cast for a turn. And well, while we're at it, we play 1000-Year Storm, which copies every spell for every spell we cast this turn. All of these are permanents that care about and copy spells. Now we just need a sweet spell to copy that cares about permanents. And well, Genesis Ultimatum looks at the top 5 cards of our library, puts all permanents on the battlefield and the rest into our hand. And Mythos of Iluna creates a copy of a permanent and can be copied itself, so we can copy a permanent that copies a spell that copies our permanent that copies... yeah, you get the point. Now we just need some spells, and Jumpstart kinda gave us the missing piece for this archetype in Explore. With this and Growth Spiral we now have 8 instants and sorceries in our deck that draw a card and put a land into play, and that is key to comboing off with our payoffs. Then we play Opt and Shock as cheap spells, and Storm's Wrath as removal. Throw in an Uro and some lands and well, we got ourselves a deck. The game plan? I don't know, ramp, copy Genesis Ultimatum and then try to play our entire deck and win the game with 1,000,000 copies of Shock? Yeah, it's kinda hard to explain, but I try to in this article that you should definitely check out. But for now, let's get into some games and let's see if we can pull it off. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you didn't like the video yet. No problem, I'll just give you a second right here, since we all know it's the best way to support the channel, right? Okay, you like the video? Perfect. Let's get into some games. Let's go, game number 1, and I hope you read the cards, because there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening in this video and it's gonna be pretty confusing if you don't know what's going on, so let's see. Now this hand looks pretty good. We got some ramp and we'll probably draw a payoff, so keep opponent on Keruga, place a temple, we play a Triumph, opponent plays another temple, is on Abzan colors, we play a land, pass back with Growth Spiral up, opponent plays a land, Gift of Paradise, we play a Growth Spiral, put a temple into play, up to the bottom, and draw an Opt, play an Explore, play a land, play another Explore, play another land and another land, so next turn we can play 1000-Year Storm, and if that sticks, we're probably gonna win the game, so 1000-Year Storm, and well, does it stick? Bruh. Oh boy, okay. Change of plans. They exile it, we draw a Primal Amulet, that's a plan B right here. And well, we pass through the trigger and get punished, but we can still play Opt since it is cost reducted by the amulet. Opponent passes back, only getting the Keruga into their hand. We draw a land, pass the turn. Opponent plays Keruga, draws 2 cards. Puts a land into play, passes back. We play a Growth Spiral. And Storm's Wrath, nice. We kill the Keruga, play a Shock and flip the Primal Amulet. Now we use the Wellspring to copy Mythos of Iluna, copying the Wellspring and copy the Wellspring again. So next turn we untap with 3 Wellsprings and a Genesis Ultimatum in hand. So let's see what our opponent does about this, because we're gonna get mad value next turn. Leyline of the Void, we don't care about this, and whoa, passes back. Now here it is. Ultimatum times 4, let's see what we can get. That's some lands and a Primal Amulet. That's an Uro, just keep that on top. It's a redraw. Get a Mirari Conjecture. And some Uros. Get back a Growth Spiral. All the triggers here. Keep that Mythos of Iluna on top. Draw a card. Get the Growth Spiral. This time we only hit some lands. We're really looking for a 1,000-Year Storm here. Up, land to the bottom, and Mirari Conjecture again. Well, that's okay. Let's just get back another Growth Spiral and flip that Primal Amulet. Play an Explorer. Play an Explorer. Play a land. Play a Growth Spiral. Play another Growth Spiral. Flip the Primal Amulet, and well, next turn we're gonna do the same thing again with the Ultimatum. Opponent plays a Temple. And, well, depending what they do here, we definitely win the game. So, let's sort our hand and tickle the fox, and let's get ready to get this game done. Okay, ooh, we actually drew the 1,000-Year Storm, so that's gonna be easy. Let's play the Storm, play an opt just for an extra copy of Mythos of Iluna, but at this point, we could make 1,000,000 copies of 1,000-Year Storm, but we only make 7 here by copying Mythos of Iluna 5 times, and well, with 7 copies of 1,000-Year Storm and 3 copies of Shock in hand, there's no way we lose this game at this point. And well, let's play a Shock and see if they take it. It's definitely lethal, but I think they might scoop just because they say good game, and that is the GG. Off to the next one. Next game, and we're on the play. We got some ramp and we only need lands, so keep. Play a Temple. Scry to the bottom. We're only looking for lands at this point. Opponent plays a Breeding Pool tapped. We draw a land. Pass back with Growth Spiral up. Opponent on Sultai colors. We play Growth Spiral. Opponent plays Growth Spiral as well. We both play a land, and we missed the land drop here. Maybe Uro can find a land. Ooh, it doesn't, so looking pretty bad here. Opponent plays a Risen Reef. Now, we do have to shock this in case they are Zendika's Royal deck, in which case they might win the game next turn, so better safe than sorry. We play a Temple, land on top, keep Growth Spiral up. Opponent plays a land, plays a Yarok. We play a Growth Spiral, and put another land into play. We draw an Uro. We have to kill the Yarok here with Mythos of Iluna. Both of them die because of Death Touch, and pass the turn. Opponent plays a Cavalier of Thorns and a Risen Reef, so all the value. We play a Temple, keep a land on top, play an Explorer, play a land, opt to the top, draw the opt, and next turn we can play Genesis Ultimatum. Opponent plays an Uro and escapes an Uro. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Cycles Migration Path. And we draw a land. Now, Genesis Ultimatum gets a Mirari Conjecture, a land and an Uro, and 2 opts. We get back a Shock, keep a land on top, draw a land, play a land, play another land, and pass back. Now, we do take a bunch of damage here. What? Opponent plays Mountain Sunbird's Invocation. First of all, I wanted to play this card, but I didn't really find the place in this deck. But the cool thing is, we can get back the Mythos of Iluna and copy it, and Sunbird's Invocation is crazy in our deck. Let's see what they can do with it, but also let's see what we can do with it. Opponent plays a Risen Reef, gets a Fey of Wishes, attacks for 12. We just have to take it, and, well, they pass back. We get back the Mythos, and let's just copy this Sunbird's Invocation and Storm's Wrath. Find another Storm's Wrath, so that's a clear board wipe here. Opponent gets back a Golos, and we pass the turn. Oh my god, another Sunbird's Invocation. Finding an Elvish Rejuvenator, finding a Field of the Dead. Wow, plays a Golos, finds a Thassa and a Yarok. Oh my god, this is gonna be a lot of triggers here, so I'm just gonna talk over this. So Field of the Dead triggers a bunch of times. At the end of turn, they are blinking the Golos. We play an opt, explore on top. So if they blink the Golos, it triggers 2 times because of Yarok, and every Field of the Dead is going to trigger 2 times. So we really have to find a board wipe here or win the game. So let's see what we can do. We draw a Forest, copy every spell we play this turn. So opt, Conjecture to the bottom, draw Primal Amulet, draw a Growth Spiral, play Explore, play an opt. Well, we find a shock their face 2 times. There's a 1,000-Year Storm, so let's get this going. Play 1,000-Year Storm, Sunbird's Invocation. There's a Storm's Wrath, and this kind of wipes their board, right? Oh my god, Helios! Why? Why? That was such a good game. Well, GG, I guess. Ha 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 ha! We meet again, Helios. We just got matched up against the same opponent in the next match, so perfect. We get our revenge here for them scooping early, so let's play a temple, scry to the bottom. They play a temple as well. We play a temple as well. They play a temple as well. We play an opt, explore to the top. We draw an Uro, play an Uro, put a Stomping Ground into play, pass the turn. They play an Uro, play a Plains, pass back. We draw a land, play Explore, play another Explorer, and put 2 lands into play. Opponent, Migration Path, passes back. We could Genesis Ultimatum here, but I think it's better to just Mirari Conjecture and then try to combo off with the Ultimatum. So play Mirari Conjecture, get back an Opt, and pass the turn. Opponent plays a Cavalier of Thorns and an Elvish Rejuvenator. We play an Opt, explore to the top. They pass back, get back an Explore, Explore, and Explore. Put a Temple into play, Temple on top. Opponent escapes an Uro, puts a land into play, another Cavalier of Thorns. We grow Spiral, but we just try to win next turn. Okay, they cycle Migration Path, attack for 6, and pass back now. Every spell we cast doubles up, so Genesis Ultimatum times 2, get a Mirari Conjecture, which gets back... Ooh, 3 growth barrels, which gets back an Opt, and there we go, there's the 1000-Year Storm. Now the auto-tapper kinda messed this up, since we need a couple of more red sources here. So let's play Opts and growth spirals to find untapped red sources. Land to the bottom. Yeah, untapped lands in general are good, since they kinda cycle. But we really need an untapped red source here. There's a Stomping Ground and another Ketria Triome. Let's play another Growth Spiral, be sure to not tap our red sources. And there's a Steam Vents. Now with 2 shocks we probably win the game. But let's be sure, play an Opt. And yeah, this is just for the storm count, so I'll just fast forward this. There's another shock, and let's shock their face, bringing them down to 12, I think. Yep, and another shock, bringing them down to 0. There we go. That is GG. That was pretty sweet. And that was our revenge against Helios, not scooping this time. Let's go. This hand's got it all. It's got lands, ramp, and some payoffs. Opponent, Knight of the Even Legion. We play a Temple, Growth Spiral to the bottom. Opponent plays a Yarok's Fenlurker, and we exile the 1000-Year Storm, which might be a bit greedy, but we are way off casting it right now, so yep, attacks for 1. Play a Stomping Ground, play an Explorer, and play another land. Opponent swings for 2 and plays another Yarok's Fenlurker. We discard the Primal Amulet, since if they attack our hand, we are probably not gonna be able to flip the Primal Amulet in time, so we draw a land for the Storm's Wrath just in time, wipe the board, pass back. Opponent plays another Knight of the Even Legion. We play an Uro, play a Ketria Triome, pass the turn. Ooh, opponent Fungal Infection, since they realized we are not playing any creatures, so good on them. Swings for 2, cast the Spawn of Mayhem, and well, time for another Storm's Wrath here. Wipe the board again, 2 cards in hand, they draw another card, play a land, play a Rankle, attack, discard an Uro. They're empty-handed. We play Mirari Conjecture for no value right now, but we will get some value from it. They draw a land. We discard a shock, and Mirari Conjecture triggers, gets back a Storm's Wrath, and we Mythos of Eluna here to kill the Rankle. We could have Storm's Wrath, but since they have a card in hand and they draw a card with the castle, they untap with 3 cards in hand, and if they draw multiple creatures we can wipe the board, so use the Mythos just as a 1-for-1 removal here. Yep, they draw a card. Play a Swamp. Ooh, and Phyrexian Obliterator, that is pretty rough. We double our spells, but don't use it. Just play another Mirari Conjecture, get back a shock, and play a land, pass the turn. go down to 2, they draw a land, attack us down to 2 and pass back. Well, we gotta do it. Get back the Mythos of Eluna, fight the Phyrexian Obliterator. Now everyone sacrifices 5 permanents, they draw a card and we sacrifice everything besides 3 lands, hope to draw a land and get back into the game with Uro. Opponent plays a land and nothing. We draw a land that we cannot shock in, so we'll play the land, pass the turn. They pass the turn, perfect. We escape an Uro. And it gets eliminated right away, but no worries. We play a land, get 3 life. There's a Fenlurker, exile the Storm's Wrath. Well, escape Uro again, play another land. They play a Rankle. Ugh, this is probably gonna sacrifice our Uro. Yep, they attack. All abilities, we draw, discard and sacrifice, so back to fighting Rankle again. We play a land, play an Uro, and this time we use the Storm's Wrath to kill the Rankle. Keep the amulet on top, kill the Rankle, and oh my god, Phyrexian Obliterator again at 7 life. Well, let's see if we can fight it this time. Play a Primal Amulet, escape an Uro. So at least if they attack, we can swing back with an Uro and get some life back. Yep, they swing for 5, we go down to 5, but next turn, ooh, they just pass back, but this turn we can just attack with Uro and get another turn. So attack with Uro, draw an Explorer, let's just explore and whoa, 1000 Year Storm, we play it and nope, do not play anything else because we're probably gonna win next turn. Now if they draw a Rankle here, we lose, but we're gonna take this risk and that's a Spawn of Mayhem. Swing for 5, and this is not lethal, and we are we're just winning next turn, so attack with Uro, they have to block, and play Explorer, draw a land, play Grove Spiral. At this point we could just shock and win the game, but there's an opt, and well, you know what, let's play an opt, flip the amulet, and let's, yep, okay, that's a Genesis Ultimatum. We could just play a shock, but we could also play Genesis Ultimatum, copy it a bunch of times, so play our entire deck and then play a shock, and well, yeah, that's probably the better way to end this video, right? So let's play Genesis Ultimatum and play our entire deck and then play a shock. Same outcome, but cooler board state at the end, so what a grindy game. And what a crazy end to it, so that is GG. And that is also the end of this video, and well, of course, Amonkhet just released and this video contains no Amonkhet cards, and that's a bit lame, but imagine editing a video knowing that there's no new cards, so I feel you on this one. If you like this video anyway, please consider giving it a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter for more updates and memes, and well, I'm gonna go play Arena now and get Thought Seized on turn 1 every game, because that's what's historic now, right?